morning, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Shifting Spire. I have the amazing Roll for Dameage team with me today. Now, if everyone can give themselves a little bit of an introduction, I'm going to go clockwise in the order I can see you right now, which is Sebastian.
Right. Hi, everyone. I'm Sebastian. I'm a writer, model, and voice actor based in Canada. You can find me on Twitter at SebastianUA. And today I'm playing Miralex, who is a bard from the College of Celebrity, which is some homebrew stuff that I'm really excited to try out today.
And you may have seen the insult table, the bardic insult table from the College of Celebrity in the pre-show reel. And if you didn't, you will see it in the ad break reel.
And you will see it in the game.
You will. Okay, and Jason?
I'm Jason Kapalka. I'm also in Canada. I'm the owner of the Stormcrow nerd bars in Vancouver and Toronto, and one of the founders of PopGap Games, who did Bejeweled and Plants vs Zombies back in the day. I'm playing Ad Hominem, who is a dragonborn sorcerer, and this will be interesting because my last serious D&D experience was several editions before 5th edition. So I will probably be trying to use some rules that have been about 15 years out of date.
That's all right. I've only got about 3 or 4 years worth of DMing experience, so we'll fudge it as we go along anyway. Okay, and Meg?
Hi, I'm Meg Gibson. By day, I'm an HR professional, but love playing some D&D in my free time. You can find me on Twitter at MegGibson. Today, I am playing the little halfling cleric, Muta, cleric of Ilmater. She's a semi-retired little granny who's just happy to still get out and do some adventuring when she can.
I love that so much. Jesse, who are you playing today?
That's so cute.
So I am Jesse Stommel, and I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons since I was 6 years old, but I'm new to live streams. I'm a live streamer. And I'm playing Jake, and Jake is a lizard folk cleric. And I am on Twitter at Jessifer and on Instagram and Twitter with my brand new retail store and game space and maker space, Playforge Games, on
Excellent.
Twitter and Instagram.
I love that. And you guys should all be able to link in the comments if you want to link to any of your projects as well while we're playing. And Jessica, of course.
Awesome. I was literally just typing the link in the chat box. I'm Jessica Laker. I'm a college professor and marketing executive. I'm also from Canada. I'm currently in the same house as Jason because he's my boyfriend. Hi, babe. And I roped him into playing today, even though he said that he's back in edition 3.5. But that's okay, babe. You'll be good. Yeah, you'll be fine. It's all right. Just try not to kill me actively in the game, and then after the game, everything will be just fine. It's fine. But yes, I am the chief marketing officer for the Stormcrow Alliance, and we have the nerd bars and a cool online merch store that we started during the pandemic and has kind of blown up in a good way, which is awesome. And I have a PhD in science fiction, which is probably the most interesting thing about me. So yes, I love D&D, even though I don't get to play it that much. So I'm really excited to hopefully not die immediately.
I don't think you will. I think you've got a chance. And of course,
for
anyone who is new here, this is the Shifting Spire. This is a D&D game show. Takeshi's Castle meets D&D. Each month, a new team. This month is Roll for Dameage, comes through and tries to get as far up the tower as they can in one session. The game ends if everybody dies, if they complete the tower, or if they run out of time. You can, if you scroll down your Twitch channel and have a look at the panels right now, you will see the tip jar panel, which has the influence the game information. where you can purchase a bless, advantage, healing potions, and in the worst case scenario, 1 resurrection for the players. Or if you want to make their day harder, you can also buy me advantage for my monsters. And of course, if you're
Don't
not
do that.
already familiar with me, I am Shaun Sunday, and I am your dungeon master. I am the creator of the 5e player screen, the carnivorous, golden, irregular, giant, and of course regular ass deer. And I am here to make everybody's lives fun, but also much more difficult. Let's play some D&D.
Woohoo!
Woo! So exciting.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ah,
Do you have a little fire hat?
I have a
You
fire
have a little
mohawk.
fire hat. You have a fire hawk.
even
That's-
your eyes. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
You're too intense. I don't know if I'm cool enough to be in the stream. I'm old. I'm
Yeah.
a 4-year-old.
All right,
I
so
have an almost 12-year-old. I'm the super old. But that's okay. We are not our kids today. Today, we are just people. We're just a bunch of folks looking to go into a dungeon and maybe die.
true.
I mean-
And before we get started, of course, a quick shout out to all our wonderful sponsors for the show. Arkenforge, who has sponsored both me and our players. Each month the players get a copy of the Arkenforge software and the basics pack. Dungeonfog, who has sponsored me as well. I use a combination of Dungeonfog and Arkenforge to make all the maps for the show so that I can create something as unique as possible. Underground Oracle, who are sponsoring our group a wonderful content pack of their 5e supplements. We will be giving away one of that content pack throughout the game. Of course, Beetle and Grims, our amazing grand prize sponsors, who have also sponsored some monthly giveaways as well. We're going to give away a $50 voucher for Beetle and Grims throughout the game today. And of course, we're also going to be giving away a set of the Pigment Pack dice from D&D Beyond. Because they have also sponsored a... what's it called again? The Legendary Bundle and some Pigment Pack dice for the show. And there are so many other sponsors that I'll talk about throughout the show, but right now, last but not least, is Glowcraft Australia, who created this.
That's super cool.
That's so cool.
Ooh.
This is my
That is
dice tower
really cool.
of the Shifting Spire. And I use this every game, and they
Wow.
created this, and they sponsored one for me, and one for the winning team.
And one for me. Oh.
Jesse's like,
If we
"What do
win,
we
but
know?"
we gotta get good. We can win.
So
I
the
think
team
that's
that
just
wins...
It's when we win. We can do this, folks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we win, we're gonna win.
Yeah. The
Jason's
team...
just like, I'm just gonna drink my coffee.
The team that takes it home is going to take home a prize pack worth approximately like $2,000, thanks to all of our wonderful
What?
sponsors.
Holy crap!
There's a special
That's
edition
amazing.
box
That was
from
worth
Beetle and
it.
Grims. There is one of these dice towers. There is a set of t-shirts from the amazing Session Zero. There is a set of the Dungeons and Dragons class glassware from Meeples and Dragons. So you'll all get to pick a
Wow.
glass that corresponds with your favorite character. There is a custom set of D20s and a rolling tray from my good friend Savannah, Vanity's Horde, which will be themed to your team.
Wow.
There's the full asset pack set of Arkenforge worth $99 US. Each player gets a copy of that. There's some Sirenscape vouchers for 2 or 3 months worth of premium, and a few other things that I'm mental blanking on right now. But that's what the winning team takes home. You, however, and every
Oh,
team that comes through
Okay.
will take home the Underground Oracle pack, a set of 5e player screens, a digital content pack from me, the Arkenforge software, And I'm mental blanking on something else right now. But you'll all get that as a thank you for dedicating a significant chunk of your weekend to playing this game with me.
Thank you.
Aw.
Thank you for
I want
having
a
us.
small
We're-
gift box with your mental black contained inside of it. The mental blank box. The mental blank gift box.
I can make that
Love
happen.
it.
So, I'm going to switch over to the encounter screen now, and we're going to see if I've messed up the cameras again. If I have, then again, I'll fix that in post before this goes to YouTube. Hooray! Everything is fine. Okay, so many of you. Let me get the drama voice out for this. Uh-oh. What did I just do? What the heck did I just do?
I don't know, but you now sound like a robot. Is this like Dungeons and Androids?
Nope. I have somehow managed to make your camera the big thing on the screen by pressing the wrong button.
I'm huge.
Okay, let me fix that. Yep, that's there.
You are
Okay.
huge. It's a
You know
good thing
what?
you wore that shade of lipstick. It's good.
Does that mean that I'm big in Australia now?
You were temporarily, yes. There we go. All right. I'm not sure what
Plot
button I
twist,
pressed,
Just as the final boss.
but I pressed some kind of a
I am
button.
the
I am now
boss.
called Flower again.
Of course we are.
Aw.
Let me fix that up. There we go. That's what I wanted. All right.
All right.
And yet, out of all of it, ad hominem is the only one that hasn't moved any of the times the cameras have gone.
It's just
Aw.
because Jake's just that perfect.
He is. He's so perfect.
I'm here. I'm alive.
Okay,
I
let's
mean,
try this again. What
Yes.
the heck? Now it's just decided to make something else gigantic.
Woo!
Hey.
What is gigantic
That's
now?
exciting.
Mirrorlex.
There's the name.
Yeah, it's just the name.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. My hotkeys are not
They would be
working
very
when I've
satisfied.
clicked on something, apparently. That is a bit of a pain. That doesn't usually happen. So something has messed with my hotkey system. That's okay. I can do this manually.
You have all heard tales of the Shifting Spire. Deep, deep in the forests. It is a realm of its own, essentially. Legends tell that maybe it belonged to a great mage at one point, but now it is home to goblins upon goblins upon goblins. But the rumors tell of treasure and adventure and glory, and that any person who can prove they reach the top of the tower will be a legend for all eternity. As you approach the tower, emerging from the forest, you see a few little clusters of trees, a couple of small groves. Ahead of you, maybe 100 meters to the right, to the east, you can see a plume of smoke, maybe from a campfire, emerging from the tops of the trees. There appears to be a small gap in the trees leading into a clearing. To the north, you can see two groves, sort of, allowing you passage to the north. And you can see the walls of the tower ahead of you. But you don't know yet how you're going to get in.
What do you want to do?
Well, maybe do we want to see where that fire's coming from? Maybe it's past adventurers who already went in the tower and they know how to get in.
And they're totally just gonna tell us.
If
No.
we ask nicely.
I mean, what if they put out
Uh.
traps to stop us from getting there? We should check for traps.
Mm, we could. So where's the smoke coming from? The smoke is coming from the direction of the tower,
This way. If you
or
have a
around the
look.
tower.
Can you see the VTT still?
Yeah, I'm looking at that.
Yep.
I'm not
I-
seeing the
Okay.
presentation for some reason. Maybe I need to. I see everybody except for Jesse, and I don't see the graphics anymore.
I can see it on the Twitch stream.
Mhm.
Oh, maybe I need
Oh,
to
hang on.
Hmm.
Yep, I know what I've done. Yep. Okay, so I know what I'm going to do right now to make it easy for you folks, and that is to
Okay.
just so I don't mess everything up. There we go. Go live. If you have a look in the general voice chat in Discord, you will see it. So that's so I don't mess up Google Meets.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Snazzy.
Let's see.
Let me try to figure that out.
General.
I have to figure out another option for the guest cameos for next episode, I think.
All good. Okay, I can see it now.
I have more windows open currently on my computer than I think are possible to open.
Yeah, quite a few.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, now I can see the.
You might have to mute your mics for Discord.
I did.
Okay.
Done.
There we go.
But now
All right.
I can at least see. Yes, now I see the thing. Okay.
Perfect.
Mhm.
Excellent. That's what I needed. All right, let's do this. Okay, so you can see down to the east more trees. You can see up to the north the sort of entrance into the groves here.
And where's the fire coming from? Where's
Down
smoke?
here through that clearing. Let me just...
And the walls of the tower are
they're
there.
just-
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, I'd say maybe you should investigate the fire before we go into the tower so that we don't get attacked from behind.
At least just take a peek.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it might.
Okay.
I mean, I think it might be a trap, but go ahead.
Well,
I think there should be detecting for traps and easing into this.
Mhm. Well, if
Yeah,
any
you-
of you
You can check for
have
traps
like
along
a
the
like
way.
can make an if any of you have like an animal familiar where you can see through their eyes, maybe like fly over it, do like a little recon.
I am a lizard, but I don't
You are a
think
lizard.
that you should consider me your familiar, Jess.
Oh no, you are not my familiar. But if you can have a familiar, can an animal have a pet? That's an interesting question.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm a
I
very
don't know
large lizard.
either. You are a large lizard. Maybe you'll just scare them by being a large lizard. That would be a strategy.
I mean, they have to be people, right?
Does
If
any
we
of
just
us
go
have-
and be very scary, we could try that. If we walk with
You're
confidence.
very kind, Meg, and not exactly scary.
I'm
Well-
not sure that fake it till you make it is really a thing with dying things.
If we walk in life with confidence, there's no telling how far we can go.
This is actually
I
very
want what
solid
she's
advice.
having.
Does anyone have any actual decent stealth-like abilities? Is anyone sneaky?
Well, I have a +3 to stealth.
I am a
but I don't have
7-foot
any-
lizard.
Yeah.
So no.
I think Miralax, you might be our best bet.
Yeah, I mean, I could try that.
Okay, so what are we
Yeah.
going to try?
I'm going to stealth around.
Okay, and
Take
in
a
which
look at what's
direction?
going
Are you
on
going
burning
towards the
fire.
fire, or are you investigating the surrounding area?
I mean, I think we're heading towards the fire, but can investigate the area as we go is the plan.
Okay,
Mhm.
roll me 1 strength check and 1 investigation check.
One
Can
strength
I
check.
Stealth
do
check,
a
sorry. I
guidance?
meant stealth. You
Can
can.
I give
Yes,
them a
you can.
guidance?
Yes, you can. Okay. I have never used D&D Beyond before. Let's. Yeah, that's a 19 plus 3, so that's a 22.
Okay, yeah, no one's going to notice you in the immediate future.
Yep.
And how about for your investigation?
Yep. I might need, yeah, because guidance can go. Let's see. 9 plus 5 is 14 for investigation.
Okay, yeah. So you can clearly see that along the way you are not discovering any traps. Like, not in the way that you can't find any because you rolled badly, but in the there just is nothing to find.
All right, well, that's very reassuring.
So
Oh.
towards the fire then, or towards the tower?
I mean, the
Well,
tower is where all the treasure is.
I still kind of think
Allegedly.
it would be an idea to make sure that there's not like a bunch of guys hanging out before you go into the tower.
Well, I think we would see if there was, like, now that we're close enough to the tower. I mean, like we're rather to the fire. Like we're like 15 feet away from the fire. Can we see, like, is there anybody at the fire? Does it seem to be like burning in earnest? Is it like embers? Like what's up with this fire? Does it seem
So,
to have, like, is
you
the smoke a
can-
weird color?
You can see a little ways in. Let me just
Mhm.
erase some fog here for you. Through the trees, you
Okay.
can see sort of clearly down here to the fire. And
Mhm.
I'm just going to make that brush a bit smaller. And
Okay.
you can't see a person yet, but you can see a tent at the end of the... And it's like very haphazardly and rushed construction. Like, this person hasn't been here long, and it doesn't look like they're planning to be here long.
Okay, and we can't see anybody, like we can't see any individual person.
You can kind of hear some sounds from inside the tent, so they can assume that maybe there's someone in there resting or snoring, or just sort of a gentle rustling and groaning sound from within the tent.
Okay.
It
All right,
otherwise seems pretty quiet and safe, so you can assume that if this is someone from within the tower, then they're trying to get some downtime away from everybody else. Or if it is an adventurer that has come out of the tower, they've decided that this is a secure enough spot to try to lick their wounds before they make their way back to civilization.
All right, let's go see. Guys, you want to go see the fire and see if there's anything in the fire, like a meat?
That's a good idea.
Yes, let's all
Jay, I
just
can't hear
crawl
you.
right into the fire.
Jay,
Okay.
you're on mute.
Oh, it seems like there's 5 of us and 1 sleeping person, so
Yeah, you'd say
that
you could
seems like pretty
probably
good odds.
be pretty
Reasonable odds.
safe there. So I'm going to keep
And
your
never tell me the odds.
investigation roll going, and you can't see any traps here either. It seems fine.
Okay.
Everything you can tell from this investigation roll is that this is definitely someone just seeking refuge from something, whether it's from other people inside or they're escaping. That is what you have been able to find.
All right. Good to know.
So I'm very careful and skeptical I am a lizard after all, so imagine my head sort of darting around looking for like hypervigilance.
Yep.
I, Jesse, have PTSD. My lizard folk also has PTSD, so hypervigilance, looking for everything. So I'm using perception plus 8
Okay.
to just make sure that everything is all right as we move in.
Yeah, well, you can smell that the fire has, like, recently been doused, which is what has mostly caused this plume of smoke. You can't smell anything poisonous or anything too dangerous. And you can smell, again, sort of a confirmation that there is just one lone creature within that tent. But you can also smell blood and ash and just sort of a general wounded sort of scent about it, you know, like salves and creams and fresh linen wafting out of the tent.
Someone might be hurt in there. Maybe I can go help them?
Or maybe they just have a lot of lotion.
Maybe maybe this is like a yoga retreat. No, I think
So
not.
I'm all right with you helping them as long as I can stand next to you and carry my mace while you do.
It's fair.
Muda.
I don't really mind.
Assume that if it's, unless this is a really sneaky trap, it's five people versus one injured sleeping guy. So
Why
Yeah,
don't I go and offer to help with some medicine, and Jake, if you can be right behind me, and then we don't want to scare him, so everyone else just keep an eye out. Does that sound like a plan?
Sure.
I got my medicine ready too, but I don't heal randos.
I think that
Agreed.
adventurer who's come out of the castle and is resting, and maybe has some information that would help us.
It could be.
Can I
So-
like investigate around like the fire and like in the little stream or pond or whatever that I can see now? Like
Yeah,
can
what
I
are you, what
can
are you
I like
looking
see if
for?
there's anything valuable?
Okay.
I want to
Um,
see if there's anything that this guy might have brought out of the tower and like left by the fire, or if there's any like tracks that indicate like if there's footprints or whatever that indicate which way the entrance to the tower might be.
Yeah. Well, you can see quite clearly that there is some charred remains of some food in the embers. You can see some bloodied rags and bandages lying nearby the fire where someone has definitely been sort of looking after themselves and taking care of their wounds. Across to the north, you can see these shrubs and you can sort of see what appears to be a fairly sheer rock face on the other side of the stream. And the stream seems to start flowing quite quickly as it rounds here, indicating that it's probably starting to go downwards around there. Maybe towards a waterfall, maybe towards a like an opening in the rock, but you're not sure what, other than that it's going down. Not really doesn't seem like it's going anywhere useful.
Not towards the tower. All right,
No.
so guys, let's not do the whole like rapids thing. Let's maybe not jump the waterfall, and that doesn't seem like the entrance. But maybe the person in the tent will tell us where the entrance is.
Yeah, I think it's best to. I think we should probably try to interrogate or talk to the tent person.
So I'm gonna go up to the tent and just outside, excuse me, knock knock. Hi. Hello.
Okay. And this is where I introduce our special guest for the day. And I'm going to switch over to the chat scene.
Who's there? Oh no! Oh my gosh!
Oh,
What happened to your eye?
somebody?
Hi. My name's Muta. How you need help?
No, just stay away. There's no helping me now.
What's wrong?
Go back to where you came from. There's nothing here but death and
bugbears.
Bugbears? Where are the
hey,
bugbears?
dude, I think you should do something about that eye.
Yes.
Are we talking a lot of bugbears or a lot of death, or how many of those?
I'd say 2 shares of death for every 1 bugbear overall.
Okay, that's good to know.
I'm 7 feet tall. Do I count as 2 in this equation? I mean, bugbears? Seriously? Get that eye looked at.
Okay, yeah. Is there a reason you're camping outside of the place with all the death and bugbears?
I'm dying.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I'll make it back to my home.
Would you like us to carry a message to your next of kin, or maybe some of your treasure?
Tell them, Ethereal Lightbringer no longer has a twinkle in his eye.
Yeah, any trinkets you'd like to send along with that, or?
Well, I feel like don't put yourself down. The other eye still has a twinkle. Be confident.
Barely.
Thanks. That's good to know. I really appreciate that.
I don't know. I think you should get that eye looked at too.
Can
Yeah,
I
you
look at it? I can help.
Oh.
Yeah, we've got like 1 million clerics, and by 1 million we mean 2. But that's sort of 1 million.
I'm 7 feet tall. Don't I count as 2 clerics?
I would.
I suppose. Maybe we can help you.
We probably have.
Maybe you'll come back in. No, you're not going to come back in.
I'm beyond all help. Just save yourselves. Go home to where you came from.
I'll gladly
Honestly,
save
dude,
myself.
kill
but
that
I'll be
eye
going
with
home.
fire. Like, lots of fire.
You know what? There's no need to be mean, 7-foot-tall lizard.
Let's take an argument. If we were going to go into the Bugbear Castle, what would you recommend as the best way to go into the Bugbear Castle?
Oh. Somebody who actually wants to use this time wisely. Very interesting.
Well, I was just curious, and just, if your passage into the next
It's weird.
world.
You said you were the newbie, but you seem like the only one here who knows how to play.
Well, it was a long time ago back in
That's
the day.
because he
before we were
played
worried
3E.
Yeah, it's like this is like let's not worry about our emotional content and just get to the treasure.
Gotcha.
You know.
God, yeah, it's very wise. Very wise. Well, I will tell you to be very careful about the mess hall. There is a mess hall there, but it was our demise. The stench, we are all so sick. We got so sick that we couldn't defend ourselves.
Did you
Stinky
eat
mess
something
hall.
bad?
The stink, right? It was
The smell was enough.
the smell.
Enough. We never had a chance after that.
They weren't eating at the mess hall with the bugbears. Okay.
Right. Got it. Okay, so no mess hall.
Stinky mess hall.
So no mess hall. Are there any other places we should avoid?
Avoid everything. Avoid. Don't trust the walls. Don't trust the floors.
So
Don't trust.
What other?
So fly alone through the halls to the top.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a bad plan.
Okay. That's
All right. Anybody have like that disc, like the Tasha's disc thing? We can all ride along. No. Okay.
No.
Well, you know
That's a
what? We
wizard
don't have
thing.
to trust it, but we can go and. Oh yeah, I was gonna.
Are there any
I should have gone to
monsters?
wizard school.
Are there any monsters besides the bugbears in there that we should be aware of?
There are goblins, there are bugbears, and make sure when you go into the barracks, be as quiet as you can. There's something in there, something you can't see. It might be here now. We never knew what it was, but be quiet. Maybe you can sneak past it.
Okay.
So
Do we
any
have
chance
to go
since
into
you're
barracks?
Dying? Any chance since you're dying that we could use you as a shield?
That's a bit harsh, but by any chance, do you have like any cool magic items that you have lying around that would be helpful for?
Cool
You're gonna
magic
steal
items,
from the
but I'll
guy?
be here missing an eye.
They could be like Maybe you got out with the cool magic item before. Okay. Were you
Maybe
gonna
the
die-
other eye is magic.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're gonna die soon, or like a day from now?
It really depends on how much time you spend out here talking amongst yourselves. You know you're on a timer, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh,
All
funnily
right,
enough,
let's go.
I mean,
funnily enough, our
ad
friend
hominem, there are many ways you can decide when this person dies.
That is true. I'm just trying to
Hey,
role play a
Meg,
little
good
bit.
point.
your
hey,
little
Muda,
friend
Don't you
here.
think like it's the most humane thing to do to use this guy as a human shield?
No.
No, he doesn't look too. Yes.
No.
Well,
All right.
do you have any? Do you have any other useful advice for us that you think we should know if we were going to
Yes.
foolishly go into the tower?
Yes, one more thing. One more thing, the most important thing we learned. If you listen to nothing else I said, remember, whatever you do, don't.
That's.
All right. So everybody, don't. Nobody.
Very helpful.
Wait,
Well,
wait,
rest-
wait. He died within a minute. Can I do
He told us not to go,
spare the dying?
I think he's.
You can't spare the dying.
Muda, don't waste a
Well-
revivify on that dude.
Yeah,
No,
I think we
spare
don't-
the dying is a
seriously, don't.
cantrip.
Not on that. Like,
No, spare the dying is a cantrip. That's actually a pretty reasonable thing
Yeah.
for you to do.
That's a
Like,
great
it's-
idea. Yeah, do it. Do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm using that cantrip to spare the
on
dying.
that rando.
Yes, it's a cantrip. I can
cantrip.
Well,
do
yeah,
it.
because she can just use it in an unlimited, as many times as you like. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Use your resources.
I kind of think he's exited stage left, but.
Though if his soul has left his body, then
You can
does
kinda-
anything
What
happen?
happened
You can
to-
see a little
I
something
think we're
sparkling
wasting
and
time
disappearing
worrying
into the
about
ether.
him. Can we please
Yeah.
go? There's a
Yeah,
timer.
yeah.
He did tell us.
As he did kind of remind us.
Okay.
I get the sense that this is not a deep role playing sort of session. So.
Yeah.
Now,
Um,
funnily
All right,
enough,
let's go be murder hobos, and we
there
won't.
are-
everybody roll me a D100.
Everybody rolls a
There are
D100.
prizes at risk.
Yeah.
here.
Oh gosh, where's the?
Okay, I have never learned how to read.
90.
I got a 70 on the percentile die, and I got a 0 on the D10.
That's all right. The
So
70 is
someone else-
exactly what I needed. So, Sebastian, you rummaging amongst the tent, find. I'm not sure how to pronounce this one actually. Kyotum's ointment.
oh,
Ooh,
yeah,
alright.
That stuff's awesome. Kyotum's ointment. That's like totally 3rd edition.
Okay.
It's healing
Meg,
ointment.
what did you get?
I'm waiting for my dice to load.
Okay, Jesse, what did you roll?
90.
90. You find an immovable rod.
Ooh, that's useful.
Jessica, what did you roll?
Sounds
I
useful.
rolled. Let's see. I rolled a 30.
Okay, you find, while I fix these cameras real quick, you find +1 ammunition.
Ammunition.
Oh, that's useful. If you like use a crossbow or something, for instance.
Yeah, whatever
Or, like,
projectile
oh.
weapon you use, you
or
have
arrows.
like 20 rounds of +1 that.
Yeah.
What if it was like a 9mm?
I'm a warlock.
Machine gun.
I use spells.
You can share it with. You can trade with somebody, maybe.
I got a crossbow.
You can roll
I got a
again. Roll
crossbow.
roll again.
Do you want to
Okay.
trade my immovable rod for your?
No, I got
Bolts?
an 80.
Okay. With an 80, you find a filter of love.
A filter of love.
I have no idea what that one
Uh,
does, but
so
you
it-
found it.
I think that's like a
Cool.
love potion, basically, which may come in handy.
You should give that. You should give that to Muda because Muda seemed really hot for that blind guy.
I think that so I can charm somebody. looks like.
Well, you can make them drink it.
Yeah.
Like maybe you get one of the bugbears in the stinky mess hall to drink it or something. I don't know. So.
Ooh, well, that sounds really fantastic. And let's go into the tower and.
Oh, wait! I'm rolling on my thing.
Oh right, okay.
I gotta roll. I'm rolling on. I rolled a 7 on the miscellaneous magic items table.
A 7?
87.
87. Okay, that's a bit more interesting. You get a drift globe.
A what?
A drift globe.
Drift globe.
Drift glow.
Sounds really interesting. I will.
You
look
can
that
use
up.
it for. You can use it for light, I believe.
Okay.
Mhm.
I will
Small
consult the,
sphere of
spirit.
thick glass weighs 1 pound. If you're within 60 feet of it, you can speak its command word and cause it to emanate the light or daylight spell.
Wow.
Once you used, the daylight effect can't be used again until the next dawn. You can speak another command word to make it rise into the air and float no more than 5 feet off the ground. It hovers in this way until you or another creature grasp it. If you move more than 60 feet from the globe, it follows you until it's within 60 feet of you. It takes the shortest route to do so. If prevented from moving, it sinks gently to the ground and becomes inactive, and its light winks out.
Wow. So it's like a really fancy light.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That will
Uh,
be handy.
My dice loaded. I rolled a 93.
Ooh.
Excellent. You find mithril armor.
Ooh!
What?
I got a light bulb and she gets mithril armor.
Yeah, and I got like a love potion number 9.
Okay.
Would you like to drink this love potion so that I can definitely not take your armor at all?
I mean, you also might not be proficient with it, if that's any consolation.
A heavy armor.
Oh no!
I'm
Oh no! I
yeah.
mean the warlock. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I mean flower.
That's true. Okay, fair.
So you know, it's fine.
All our names are wrong again, I think.
Yeah, my computer
yep.
decided to
I
glitch for a
see.
moment.
I see.
We're all just whatever.
All right. Well, everyone's got their miscellaneous magic item.
And once
Thank you.
again,
Um,
considering
So glad I.
ad hominem
Go
is
ahead.
once again the immovable object in terms of names switching around.
I can't even see my name. I don't even sure what the heck
Same.
where I am. Or...
Yeah, every time the cameras or the names move
It's
around,
okay, you
you
don't have-
stay exactly where you are.
Well, either way, I'm glad we decided to loot this man immediately after he died.
I
Excellent.
feel
Good
that
adventure.
Yes.
I am role playing my childhood as a cruelly abandoned dragon guy in the ghetto of wherever, and so this is still very much in character. So
Valid.
Oh, what kind of mithril armor did I get?
It just says mithril armor, so I guess pick something that works for you.
Okay. Because I'm currently wearing chainmail, so mithril chainmail.
Sounds good.
that would be my guess.
Go
yeah.
for it.
Super good, yeah. All right. Did he ever tell us how to get to the entrance to the place thing?
He did
I
not.
think it's like that. I think it's kind of like, isn't it like the big tower that way?
I mean, you.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but there's no door.
He didn't tell us in the sense that because ad hominem you asked, and he said, "Oh, that's a great question," and then didn't actually answer the question.
Right.
Yeah, there's a giant tower that's being like displayed on the map up here.
Yeah, it's that
So
one.
you can see
I think-
from where you are now, you can see a bit further down, and you can see this stream does actually run and then start taking a deep dive down a cliff, maybe 20, 30 meters away. And you can see that along the cliff is like right up on the edge of the tower.
Mhm.
There's no way to safely get to that edge from here, but you can see vines and plants growing along the edge. Or you can, you can try to maneuver past that tree and risk falling off the cliff. Or you can come back around near where
Nice,
you
go in the
started
front door.
and start investigating to find your way in. What would you like to do?
How about
You know,
how about we do the thing where the DM isn't like, well, you can try.
I
mean,
just
you-
got
I mean,
a
like-
movable rod.
You
And
can
my
try.
movable rod could be pushed out into space and used to maneuver around something.
I mean,
I
yeah.
personally am
And a
feeling-
movable rod can just be put wherever you want it to be, and it can hold as much weight as you want it to hold. So we can add, basically, if we were rock climbers, we could just add a hold. And so I'm wondering if looking at this, whether just adding a hold would be enough.
Maybe. That's a strong maybe.
You know what we could do?
I got a
We can-
good dexterity.
Yeah, you know what? Let's say we fuck around and find out.
Yeah, I mean,
Is our plan here to somehow, instead of going into like the front door, to try to sort of go down some kind of cliff or waterfall to come around the backside in the hopes that there's like a secret entrance that is better?
I mean, there's
I mean,
probably multiple entrances to a tower this size.
Yeah, I mean, it does seem possible. I mean, my guess is in the context of this tower that probably there's some sort of secret in the way in the back if we can actually climb around these waterfalls and cliffs.
Well, what you can tell from where you are right now is definitely that you're at the rear of the tower. The front entrance would be to the north. Like, just judging by the size and the way that it's laid out and built, definitely, if you want to try to go in the front door, then you have to go north. If you want to look around and try to find a secret entrance, then you can start poking around.
I'm down with secret entrances. I think front doors are probably the best way to go into a barracks full of goblins.
I'm good to poke around in a way that will not mean I die over a waterfall. So
Can we just
maybe
can we just poke around back here and see what's up with this in the back walls here?
Around here?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I have an idea. Let me see if it will work. I need to. Let's see. Hang on. Let's see. I have shape water.
Okay.
Is it how deep is this stream? Like, can we just like run across it?
Yeah, it's about 5 foot, 6 foot deep at the deepest in areas.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
It doesn't seem like that would be terribly hard to go across.
yeah, the thinner areas are probably maybe 2 foot deep. The wider areas with the plants growing in it are deeper.
If it's not full of like invisible death fish, would it be like a fairly quick thing to basically run across?
Yeah,
it?
you would just get wet.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use shape water, which is a cantrip, to freeze the water. Let's see. It does have to be in a 5 foot cube to freeze it. Let's see. Or I could change the flow of the water if we wanted to get across. Well, no, because we can always just it'll just get wet.
Maybe we could just like I'm gonna make an executive decision and wade across the river at the 2 foot part.
Okay.
Okay.
Here or on the other side of the tree?
Yeah, right there looks pretty good.
Okay.
All right.
And what do you want to do?
See in this big wall over here?
You see a big wall.
Okay, I will start investigating the wall, and like this river goes into the castle, like in some sort of grate or something.
Yeah, it just sort of seems to go under it, but like this much. It's really quite small.
Oh yeah, so could you swim into the castle through there,
No.
or is it sort of a narrow grate?
It's about the size of a foot. Like, it's not a foot cube,
Or
it's
like-
about the size of a foot.
So
Right.
a quite small little stout halfling might be able to fit under.
Might be able to, but there's no guarantee that it goes into the castle.
Right.
It the way from what you can see, it looks more like a water feature than anything.
Okay.
Right. You know what? I know that you all are looking for secret entrances, but there might be other secret entrances where there isn't a water and also cliff face, where we might fall off and die.
I mean, we could go ahead. Sorry.
No, we could we go around the other side and see if there's any, like, just sort of go around to the north and then go around?
Can I investigate the wall that I'm standing in front of and kind of work my way sort of around it, looking for anything interesting?
You sure can. Roll me an investigation.
All right. See what my dude has.
And then if that doesn't work, ultimately we can just go back to the tower, kick down the front door, and say, here we are, and just fight our way in.
There you go.
Wrong dice. I get a 15 plus, I guess, 1. I don't think I have a good investigation.
You can very, 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 very clearly see that this is a brick wall.
Well, okay. I appreciate the brick walliness. How basically circling around to the left, I guess, working my way around the wall. Can I basically keep chugging along and
pretty much until you get to this tree? Same deal. It is just solid stone.
Okay.
Guys, we're not going to get in here. We need to find another entrance.
Do we want to go to around north to the front entrance then?
Yes, I like a direct approach myself.
I think we should stop wasting time and get our ass around that tree.
Yeah. Can I go around this tree?
Agreed.
If you can secure yourself somehow and scale the cliff face, yes.
I have my rod of unmovableness. So okay, so I'm gonna just try and scale it, and I'm gonna put the rod of unmovableness. So it's got a button, you press it, and you put it out into the air, and I put it, and I'm gonna use it to help myself maneuver. I will want to press that button again and remove it, or have someone else do that behind me.
Okay.
So that I don't lose it.
And are you using a rope? Are you just going to try to hold onto it and swing around?
It depends on how it is. I don't mind the idea of using a rope to swing around, but if I feel like I can also just hold on to it and just swing my body around, it depends on how far we're talking.
Where you are here to this very narrow ledge of safe purchase on the other side of the tree is about 15 feet. Like it's a sizable chasm between you and that spot.
We would probably have to sacrifice my immovable rod, because we'd probably have to use a rope to swing.
We shouldn't do that. We should just find some other way to get in.
I think we should just go see what the front door situation looks like.
Go back the way we came.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Or the other side, the other side of the tower.
Okay. Well, let me walk you
Let's just go.
safely back, because you've already investigated that area.
Okay.
And here you are. You can see what looks to be sort of 3 entrances, like passageways through these trees in between the walls. Which one do you want to try to investigate first?
The first one.
Over on the left?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are you going as a
number
group?
1.
Or is one person going?
Sticking together.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I have +5
don't split the party.
investigation. Why not? Let's do it.
Okay.
So does everybody make a check?
So you go stealth again? Was that... Sorry?
Oh, I thought we were doing investigation.
Oh, you feel going to do an investigation? Yeah, you can... Do you want to roll investigation before you go up the corridor, or... Is that what you're suggesting there?
No, to investigate the entrance on the left.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Roll an investigation before you sort of go up there, then.
Okay. That is a 24.
Okay.
Whoa!
So, just sort of through the edge of the trees there, and as you approach, you can see sort of hooves clopping through the grass, and you can sort of hear a and the light crackling of flames. And you can see a weird golden, almost metallic coated deer with a bright incandescent flame hovering between its antlers. And where its face should be is a pink, rosy butt.
All right.
Okay.
Are you good?
It's the famous flaming deer butt. I remember this.
Yeah, can I like make some? Yeah, go ahead.
This
Can
was
I
totally
kind of
a
See
check
what
to
you
see
missed, Jason, when you were just in 3rd edition? This is the sort of thing that comes out in 5th
No,
edition.
this was in 3rd edition. This is like totally this is like a throwback. This is like, you know,
It's a throwback to the deer butt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I make some kind of like nature check or whatever to see if I've ever heard of such a creature before?
Yeah, are you better with nature or arcana? Or history?
I am actually better with. Honestly, they're all the same to me, actually.
Okay, well, roll whichever one you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna venture to guess.
That is a
No.
that is a mere 8 for a nature check.
Okay, so you don't know much about this beast, but you probably have heard in your travels, you know, you've heard many songs, you've seen many stories, read many books, and you have a vague recollection of an ancient tome that's not very common, called the Taxonomy of the Arse Deer.
Alright.
Deer. Sorry.
And
Deer butt.
you don't
Does
know
it-
a lot about it, but you can assume by its brilliant, shiny coat that this is the golden arse deer.
Alright. So I will kind of gesture toward it, looking at the rest of the party and be like, does anyone know speak with animals or such like?
I don't think I have that in my spells.
I want to see if the deer butt can see from its butt. I can't believe I said that sentence out loud on the
I
internet.
mean,
So I have prestidigitation.
Mhm.
I am going to make a little shower of sparks, right, like sort of just where its peripheral vision would be on the side that is not close to us.
Okay.
so you can see if it turns around.
Yeah,
to
so
look.
that so I can see if it's gonna like turn around.
Does your
might be able
shower
to
of
hear 'em.
sparks make any noise? Or is it just a shower
No,
of light?
it's just a shower of light. I want to see if it can see.
Okay, so you just see its ears flap and its tail wiggle, and it doesn't acknowledge your shower of sparks.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a little pop again on the side other than where we are, so that it won't be able to see us.
Okay, and it
'Cause
immediately
again, it's like-
goes and turns in the direction of the sound.
It speaks by farts.
Well, it's sort of more of a horsey type sound, but yeah, it kind of comes out like a fart.
Maybe let's try door number 2. Unless any
Yeah.
of you want like butt meat
I really do not.
to eat. No, I also do not. Let's try the next entrance.
Okay.
I am willing to do that on the basis that I have no idea how tough the ass deer is, but it could be one of those. This is one of those things where it could be one hit dice, or it could be like deities and demigods or something.
Yeah, well, you can
Yeah.
you can see by the weird glowing flame between its antlers that it's probably nothing to sneeze at.
Yes, generally flaming antler things does suggest maybe not something that you want to start a fight with if you don't have to. So it would door number 2.
Okay.
It would also
Yeah.
be very embarrassing to like die by being killed by that thing.
Well, at least it wouldn't have been
door
within
number
the first minute.
Fair.
It's true. It's true. It wouldn't have been within the first minute. Okay, so you're going to approach the middle sort of area?
Yes. I'm happy to investigate unless someone else would like to make the roll.
I'd like you to.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Investigating, you're better than my investigating.
All right. Do love to look around. 17.
Okay, so you can see that this passageway is just a little alcove, essentially, and this is the way forward.
Right.
Okay. Let's go.
Seems like the way to go.
Hooray! Let us
Let's
let
do
us
it.
go. We
Okay.
must yeet.
I'm gonna clump you guys together. What's the marching order here? Who's in the front?
I'm happy to go. I would probably go in first because I was doing investigating, and also I am a fearless adventurer, and I am also reckless. So yes, I'll be in front.
Okay, I'm gonna walk you slowly, and you tell me
And
when you
I'd
want to
go
stop
second
and do
'cause
anything.
I'm 7 foot tall.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'm
be in
hiding
the back.
behind the tall one. Yeah.
Sort of back around there, yeah. I'm kind of a wuss.
Okay. During my investigation, it didn't reveal that there was
What-
an
what is
entrance.
it?
There was a
What's
trap
the
at the
weird
entrance,
green?
right?
What's the weird green thing off to the left there?
It's a plant of some sort.
Why? It looks kind of ominous.
I mean, you
Is
could
there
go and have a
anything
look if
Shall
you
we
want.
investigate it?
Can I tell from over here if it looks like the kind of plant that will eat my face?
It certainly does look that way on the map.
Yeah.
Depends on the size of your face.
I am going to. What if can we sort of sidle over the other way, away from the
This way?
face-eating plant? Yeah.
Yeah, you can. As long as you don't get too
hug
close
the,
to it.
hug the knot.
You can see
Yeah,
that
like
they don't have super long stems or anything, so if you keep a reasonable berth, then it probably won't
eat
reach
your
you.
face. I think
Okay.
that would be a good plan.
Okay, and now
Yeah,
that you've
let's
emerged
do that.
through the trees, you'll be able to see a bit more clearly, because it is mid-afternoon, and you've all got pretty clear
Hooray.
vision.
Wow, look, a tower.
Wowee! Look at that.
Woo!
Okay. Looks like we're going that way, and somewhere around there's a door. I'm guessing there's still just a wall. Is that basically a tower there, like a?
That's a
part of the-
well.
Oh.
Oh, it's a well. Okay. Well, maybe someone should go jump down the well, and maybe there'll be a treasure down there.
You can do that. Why don't you do
Are you volunteering? Yeah.
Or maybe not.
No, don't do that. No. We can you know what? I am going to not do anything.
Well, I think that maybe we should. It's gonna be one of these things. Someone's gonna have to take a look down the well.
Mhm.
Hey.
Does anyone have like a?
So you know that big orb that you just got?
Yeah, I was gonna suggest using
Yeah.
light orb to kind of
Hmm.
maybe see what that looks like down the well.
Go ahead.
We'll go up to the well and gingerly poke my head over to see if a giant monster bites my face off. If a giant monster does not bite my face off, then maybe I will use the drift probe to kind of lower it down the well and see what's down there.
Okay, so as you
Also, guys, we're still not even in the tower.
Yeah, but maybe the well is a way in. I don't know.
as soon as you peek
Well,
into
there's
the
a well.
well,
Where there's a well, there's a way.
oh,
When there's a-
no. I feel like I should give you disadvantage just for that. I'm not going to.
No,
but-
you should give her inspiration for
No.
that.
I mean,
Oh.
maybe, yeah.
That one hurt my brain.
Give her inspiration for it if things do indeed go well.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay, so yeah, you approach the well and you can see down into it and just see that it's obviously their sort of preferred method of getting water out of the stream instead of just trying to scoop a bucket full of fish out.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So it's basically a well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Well, I'm
literally
getting the
just a
sense that-
well.
I think this is the kind of adventure, especially since we're on a time limit, that we could spend like a half an hour trying to figure out some clever thing to do with the well, but maybe it would be better to sort of move on.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go to
Agreed.
the tower.
Okay, so and you can see this stream is just another shallow stream and is
Mhm.
oh, something just went weird with the cameras.
Mm.
What happened?
We got
Blame
booted
the well.
from Safari, from the browser.
Aha. Hang on.
Something. Yeah, there's two of you.
Yeah.
Let me just fix up
Goodness.
Sebastian's
I blame the
camera.
well.
This is
Hi,
where I
Hazel.
need a producer. A little man on the
Hazel
screen
can
on
be
the other side.
producer.
Okay, there we go. There we go. All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
And
Do we
now-
does this count towards our time limit?
I am trying to speed you through when these sorts of things are happening, because I don't know what is going
Okay.
on. I don't know why that even just happened. That shouldn't have happened.
Also, what is the time limit exactly?
It is the end of the 6-hour session. So we got
Oh,
every 2
okay.
hours we're going to take a nice break to advertise your things and have a snack and all that sort of good stuff. And then
Alright.
at the end of the session, we'll see how far everybody reached.
Unless
Okay.
we're dead. If we're
Thank
dead,
you.
then it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, unless you're
Yes.
dead.
Well, I mean, well, you said as long as as even one person who remains alive.
Yeah,
so
if,
we'll
if
see.
even one player reaches the top, or whatever floor you reach, that is the score.
Mhm.
So if everybody dies on level 3, but somebody still makes it to the top of level 7, you're still good. That still counts. All right. So
Does
yeah,
anybody have flying?
yeah, you can see this stream is just another shallow one that you can easily cross over again.
I believe
yeah.
sorcerers can
Okay,
take fly.
I'm gonna cross.
They can, but I don't think I did.
No, but you have all the spells. As
I
long
don't-
as you've got spell slots.
Well, okay. Is that how the rules work? I don't.
That's what the DM said.
Yeah, so I just basically sort of said,
I mean, Warlock. Yeah.
what did I just do? Oh, there we go. Whatever spells are appropriate for your class and level, just go with however many spell slots you have, and just don't bother trying to remember them today. Just grab whatever you've got and just use them appropriate to your spell slots.
Well, in that case, I totally have fly as a third level sorcerer spell. Also, blink.
Ooh, fancy. Alright, and so where you are now, you can see another grove ahead of you, and you can see that it opens up around the front of the tower. You can see a window just around the edge. What would you like to do now?
Is there anything? Can we see through the window?
Not
there
from where
anything that
you
we
are,
can-
it's right around the front. You can just sort of see the shape of the concrete, the brick window jutting out of the building.
And what are these evil-looking skull things over to the left?
Well, those evil-looking skull things are quite literally some piles of skulls in front of an old ruin.
Ooh. Can I invest?
Oh,
Can I search them for loot, perhaps?
I
You
would
can.
think
How
that
close do you want to get?
yeah, I'm gonna say that searching for loot might result in loot or some unimaginable woe.
All right. I mean, maybe they're just waiting to attack us. Who knows?
possibly.
This feels like the kind of I think in a more realistic campaign, one might say like surely if they were evil death skeleton piles, they would have been triggered or something like that by now by roving deer or ass deer. In the context of this particular universe, my sense is poking with the evil death skulls has at least a 50% chance of something bad happening.
Yeah, but that means there's a 50% chance of something good happening.
That's true.
Well,
Do you want to go and have a look at them, or do you want to go around the front of the building?
but the mission
You know what?
is to get
No,
into
no,
the
it's all right.
building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you are correct. Let's go. Let's go to the tower. We
Okay,
can deal with
that's
these
good.
on the way out, maybe. If they're still
Not
there, we can
evil,
pick up loot on the way out.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't get points for for completing the map. We just need to get to the top of the tower. Let's be goal directed.
That's
Yeah.
good, because
Yes.
as you
Oh,
wander
let's go to the
through
front.
here, you can hear hoof prints again, except larger and heavier from within that
Where's the-
grove.
I don't like it.
What if it's just
Is
a
it a
big
giant?
ass deer?
Is it a giant ass deer?
Yeah,
Maybe.
big ass deer.
big ass deer. That's true. That would be appropriate.
Yep, big ass
I-
deer.
I don't think we want to investigate. Again, it's one of these things where, if you're the curious one, you can go and check out the giant ass deer. But I'm not sure that it's like, what are the odds
Conducive
that
to
the
the
giant
goal.
deer, like they fly you up to the top of the tower? I think
It didn't
very,
have wings.
very small.
the odds are low.
No, it's not like a giant ass deer, Pegasus deer.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So
Although I'm starting to wonder, can we see the tower? Like, if we're sitting here, can I see the top of the tower?
Well, kind of. You can see what looks like the top of a building, 10 floors up.
This is probably going to be a dumb question, but given that I do have a fly spell, which lets me fly at 60 feet for the duration of up to 10 minutes.
if you just flew right to the top and won automatically.
Well, I assume something terrible will happen if I tried that, because that would be a little bit too easy. But I've got to wonder that it does seem a bit silly to not at least try something if we could bypass some degree of all this.
I mean, you can try. You're welcome to give it a go.
Jason, when the DM says you can try, that means don't.
Well,
It means you can make an attempt and it could be entertaining, though.
well,
True.
That is my fear. I think the odds of that are, but are there a lot of windows on the tower? Like, could I fly up to a window, for example?
You can see that there are windows. You don't know if you could get in any of them, but you can see them.
I mean, worst case, you fly up, you crash down, you die, I cast Revivify, you're fine, we go in the front door.
What am I looking at right into here in front of the door? It looks like some sort of big red monster with like a spatula.
That's a guard with a big friggin' sword.
Ah, there we go.
What kind of guard exactly?
A very large
Our
one.
swords are bigger.
Like, what species?
Humanoid in heavy red plate armor.
Hey, so folks, we gotta kill one of these things. Let's just start wailing it with a hammer.
Well, we should maybe like silence it in some way so that it doesn't call for help.
I mean, what if I could just what if we just cast a mind control spell on it and told it to let us through?
I mean,
do
you
that.
could try that too.
Like, could I charm person it in theory?
In theory, yeah.
Do you have that as a cantrip?
You really
I
can
have
do
that as
anything.
a first level spell.
Here.
I could try charm person.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm happy
sure.
for you to give that a go.
Can I? I mean, it's a humanoid, so it's technically a person, right?
Yes.
Okay, I will try that. I would guess that maybe everyone else should get ready for the results of what might happen if that fails.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jessica, can you just try angling your
Yes?
camera up a little bit? Google Meets is cutting off your head.
Yes. Oh,
There you
sorry.
That's okay. I just wanted to make sure we
Hooray.
could see you.
Yay!
Yeah, Google Meets just decided to cut off the top of your head a little bit. All right, so what did you want to try, Jason?
I'm going to try to charm person the giant evil-looking humanoid with a big sword, and I'm hoping that everyone else is preparing themselves for the likely result of that failing and the giant monster attacking us.
Mace
Okay.
and shield are.
I am
Yeah.
ready.
I have to roll a saving throw, I
Guard
presume.
full.
I'm
full.
guessing that's how it works.
And is that a wisdom save?
I can check.
It is.
Okay, what's the DC on that?
Let me see what it says. Person. Where the heck?
Let me see if I can find it.
I'm getting there, hold on. It must make a wisdom saving throw. That's all it says. It doesn't say.
Hang on.
Where I'm at, it doesn't say anything about the thing. It just says it gets advantage if we're fighting it.
Yeah,
Okay.
which we're not
So what
right
what
now. but
what
you're-
number would Jason use to find out the DC?
I am just
it's
having a
8
look
plus
for
your
you.
proficiency plus your it's 8 plus your proficiency plus your spellcasting ability
well,
modifier.
My
So
spellcasting
for you,
is
charisma.
I have 18 charisma, so a +4 modifier on that.
Okay.
And so I think my spell attack bonus is 7.
Yeah, your spell save DC is 8 plus 4 plus our
14.
proficiency.
I just have a
So,
look on DC
plus 7.
D&D Beyond. If you have a look on your spells section of D&D Beyond, at the top it's got modifier, spell attack, and save DC. And your save DC is 14,
Yes.
so it failed.
Yeah. Oh, awesome.
Ooh, yay!
Yay! So go ahead. You can tell it to take a break or
Darn
something.
it.
Okay.
You're a good friend.
Well, yes, the
Hello,
duration
new
is an
friends.
hour, and it will. Hello, new friend. Hello, greetings, creature. Hey, can you tell us what's going on inside the castle?
Well, this is where we live. This is where the army does its thing. It's the castle.
Hey, can you
What-
open
what
that
they-
for us?
Do you mind if we go inside?
I mean, I'm technically not supposed to let you in, but I guess I
Well,
could
it's
maybe
special.
make an exception this one time.
These are very special. We got really good reasons. It's really important.
Because we're friends.
This is essential travel.
Yeah, remember your distance from Labyrinth? You just ask and you can cross.
Hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, we won't tell anybody. It's super important, and we promise we won't tell anybody inside.
But is there anywhere
Okay,
where like people
okay.
are really doing a lot of stuff where like maybe we should just like not bother anybody because we don't want to be a bother to anybody. We kind of
Well-
want to like make sure that we're not in anybody's way. So let's figure out where there's like where are people just not so we don't bug them.
Well, people are kind of everywhere, but I mean, if you go up to the 4th floor, the bosses are meeting in there right now. So
Okay.
I would be careful. Don't disturb them too much, and don't piss them off.
That sounds like good.
Okay, is there a way from just like to just bypass the 4th floor entirely? Like
No.
we really don't want to be a bother.
No, there's really not.
Oh. So
Is there any
do you know like
code word? Do we have any passwords or like code words that we should know for today?
No, not really. No.
What's your name, by the way?
Oh shoot, that's a good question. Hang on, I'm feeling a bit foggy today. Oh yeah, that's right, Henry.
Oh,
Henry? All right.
Do you have any buddies inside you want us to say hi to when we go in?
I mean, if you meet Bob at any point, you can tell him he still owes me a drink.
All right.
Any chance you have interest in being a human shield, Henry?
No, I'm not allowed to leave the stairs. Like,
Yeah.
like magically, I'm not allowed to leave the stairs.
Oh, that's a pretty rough. That's a rough shift, but I know how it feels. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
How about you keep sticking around here, and thanks for the advice. Anything else we should watch out for? Are any of the really cool traps inside there working kind of less well than usual?
I haven't been inside in 50 years, so...
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh gosh. So
50. That's
so how long is this meeting? This boss meeting? Is it like 50 years ago or is it like today? Do you have like a
No, I mean, like,
calendar?
they send me messages, but, like, magically, I'm here for eternity.
huh.
Right.
Rough.
Oh, that's yeah. Well, if you want us to bring you anything, maybe we'll.
Are
you find
hungry?
anything
Do you
cool?
do you need
I mean-
do you need a snack?
I mean, a snack wouldn't go
that's
astray
fine.
if you find anything good roasting on the way. If you could drop me a snack later, that'd be great.
Doesn't seem like
Sure.
your mouth is very accessible via that helmet, so I'm not sure how that snack is going to go over.
It's got a hinge.
Okay. Well, this has been a really interesting conversation, Henry. Anything else you can think of that we should be aware of when we're going in there?
Not really. I've never been above the 3rd
I guess
floor,
you've
so...
never been in there. Yeah. So can you give us a rough outline? What's on the first, second, and third floors that you know of? Anything?
Just like standard army stuff. Kitchens, barracks, storerooms. You know,
Okay.
that kind of thing.
Where's the mess hall? Do you remember where the mess hall is?
It's upstairs.
On which,
So like second floor?
Yeah.
remember which floor?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Second
second
floor.
floor. And the barracks is which floor?
I can't remember. It's been a while. I haven't slept in
Oh, that's all right.
100 years.
By the way, who's the boss again? Like currently? Like,
Well, it's been 50 years since I've been inside, so all I know is the generals. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know their names. They're just the generals.
generals. Are there any like evil wizard dudes?
I mean, we haven't seen the wizard who used to own this place in a very long time.
Oh,
Like-
who is that?
Well, exactly. That's how long it's been since somebody actually lived here before we moved in.
Wow.
We just kind of
Oh.
found this place and took it over.
So who's
Wow.
who's got the magic spell for you? Who's put the magic spell on you?
I don't know. I just
You
like
know?
I just teleported out here one day and a voice just started booming in my head. He's like, "Hey, you're gonna guard the front door now."
All right.
Wow. Okay. So if we could get you out of guarding the front door, that'd be good, right?
Well,
Priorities, goal focus.
yeah. Let's. I think we're
All
gonna
right.
move along. I don't think Henry's
All
gonna
right.
man his post. So, thanks, Henry.
Okay.
No worries. Have
Yeah,
fun.
thanks so much.
Okay.
We will.
So are you gonna make your way inside now?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So you wander in, and you can see the hallway here
Okay.
ahead of you, and yeah, you can. There's no torches in the immediate vicinity that you can see elsewhere.
Except for that one
Yeah,
torch.
That one I just turned on. You can just sort of see a little bit of the hallway lit up ahead of you.
Is it like there's sort of like okay, yeah, like there's only one way down this hall basically?
Well, yeah, as far as you can see, it's just one big hallway, and you're just gonna have to try to find some doors along the way.
I mean, we
Seems
also
to be
have
a
dog
main
vision.
corridor.
I think half of us have dog vision.
I have the
Mhm,
cantrip
I have dark
light,
vision.
so
I've got the drift globe. Don't forget the drift globe.
Oh, I couldn't possibly forget the drift globe.
I guess we should go down the hallway.
Yeah, let's do it.
Seems like
Okay.
a logical course of action.
So you round the first corner, and you can just see that it connects to where you were seeing that other light coming from there. Would you like to continue
All
down?
right, let's get... Yeah, I think so.
Sounds
Yep.
good.
No, let's
Okay.
turn around and go home.
Activating a bit of the light cantrip.
Who's going first?
Either myself or Ad Hominem, since Ad Hominem you were talking to Henry.
Hey, I'm important for charming. I can't get stabbed in the face.
I think
Okay.
someone small should go first, who's small and feisty, and then I will come right behind because I can swing right over your head.
Okay,
Who's the most
so
oh no, I mean, who's the most? Yeah, no.
as
who's the
you
toughest?
approach this and start to go down this hallway, roll me a dex save real quick.
all of us.
Do we?
Oh.
No,
Do we actually have-
Sebastian.
Yes.
As the floors drop out, and you can see
Ah,
there's
okay.
about 1 foot along the side of the walls in front of you,
Okay. That's
on
an
either
11.
side. Okay, so you manage to just pull your
Not
foot
fall.
back as that floor drops out.
Yeah.
And so you can see that
Alright.
there's a foot wide ledge running down either side of the hallway that you could shimmy down.
Okay,
This
let's
sure-
try that.
Well,
Although
this sure looks like a trap.
it 100% is a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Like this looks like the kind of thing where you start shimmying down that thing and then something pushes you into the pit.
Plus, the DM
saying.
still has a helmet, which is concerning.
Oh yeah, I haven't taken my helmet off yet.
Yeah, I
Should we-
wonder.
Okay, let's do an investigation, see if we can find any ways to disable the trap.
Well,
Okay,
how
yeah, go
deep
ahead.
Is the pit?
Oh, the pit is like 10, 15 foot.
That's a 6.
no.
Okay, you don't see anything but wall and ledge. It seems perfectly safe to you.
Okay, anybody have detect magic by any chance then, or because you can ritual cast
do.
that and not do a spell and not use a spell slot, I guess, since it's I don't know.
I do. So I'm gonna ritual cast detect magic.
Okay, and what's the range on that?
It's like 30
That
feet, isn't it?
is 30 feet. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you don't feel anything.
Okay.
Whatever
Meh.
this trap
Here's my
is, it
shot.
was purely mechanical.
Okay.
All right.
Well-
I guess we'll shimmy.
I guess it's shimmying. Although,
I mean,
well, how about this? How about tie a rope to the person who shimmies, so that
if they fall, we
have-
can pull them back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just allow you to just have tied that rope on. Who's going first?
Okay.
Okay.
I can, because
Okay,
yeah,
what's your
ahead.
movement?
move 30 feet.
30 feet? Okay.
Yep.
Roll me a dex save again.
Okay. Supposed to have decent decks. Oh, much better. 19.
Okay, so you just sort of hear a click as you're shimmying along, and you pull your head to the side as a log sort of covered in sackcloth on the end punches out of the wall exactly where your
Hey.
head was and retracts again.
Amazing.
Roll me
Yeah, I
another
get that.
dex
Cool.
check.
A dex check or a dex save?
A dex save, one more.
15.
And that will not do it. This
Ah,
time
okay.
you brace but you dodge too early. And as you pull your face back, the log comes barreling out of the wall and does 1 bludgeoning damage as it just smacks you in the face. And
Okay.
you stay on the wall, but you take a solid hit, and then you make it to safety on this platform in the middle.
Okay. Well, I
Do
took
the rest of
one
us see
damage.
what's happened?
Yeah, you all see this happen as Miralex shimmies
Alright.
across the wall in front of you.
So we see where the log was. So like we can sort of shimmy across, like not there,
Yes.
like just sort of on our bellies or whatever.
You can try, yeah.
We're good.
Well, I have a dex of 8, so I will not go next.
I'll go next. A dex.
Okay, and you want to go on the same side or the opposite side of the corridor?
I'm worried about my weight. I weigh 300 pounds. 350
You're fine. It's a
pounds.
very solid ledge. It's just not a very big ledge.
Okay, gotcha. I'll go opposite side.
Okay.
I mean, if you... Okay.
Wait, do you think I should go same side?
I mean, possibly. I don't know. Do I know anything about how these
immediately-
traps could reset themselves? Because if
Yep.
they've already been triggered, they might not come back. I don't know.
Agreed. I see the hesitation and I immediately follow the cues. And I have
I could be wrong,
a-
but you never know.
Okay,
Well,
so
it's
which
not
side are you
magic.
going down?
Well, if I'm dead, it's your fault.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it's
Same
not- it's
side
not a
again?
magical trap.
Same side. Same side.
Okay, roll
And
me a
so
dex save.
I rolled a 10.
Okay, so
Rolling
you see the hole where the first log was, and you pull your face out of the way and nothing happens. And then you feel something slam into your calf as a log
Oh.
pops out from lower down the wall, and you take 2 bludgeoning
Oh.
damage.
Grrr.
And you now have
Mm.
not disadvantage, but I'm going to give you a -1 modifier to any dex saves for the next 20 minutes of in the world time, because you have a Charlie horse in your calf now.
Okay.
And how much movement do you have?
How much movement? 30 feet.
Okay, so roll me 1 more dex save.
Okay. That was a 16.
Okay, so you managed to hop away from the second one, the one that caught Miralex. But from the other side of you, you hear another clunk, and one smashes you in the shoulder as you hop to the ledge, and you take another 2 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
Can we tell if there's like a whole bunch of extra hidden logs still
You could
there
roll
that
me
we
an
just haven't
investigation
figured out?
check.
Well, maybe the person who's smart, who's standing there, should do that.
Yeah, I can do that, if you mean me.
I can roll a perception.
23.
Okay, so Miralex, this time you look around and you see, like, panels that are slightly off color at all different heights and locations down the walls on both sides of these corridors.
Okay.
At the same time, I did perception and rolled a natural 20 and got a 28.
Yeah, and so you see sort of the same thing. All of these different panels at various heights and various lengths along the wall that are obviously, each one of these has a log in it.
A lot of logs. And are they being triggered by like? Are they being triggered by like? Something on the floor? Is there a panel or something you stepped on the floor?
No, as far as you can see, there is no panel.
Does anyone?
So-
I don't know. Maybe go ahead.
Well, what I was going to say is I'm going to use prestidigitation again to try to what's it called? I'm going to put do like a puff of wind in front, like just enough to for there to be a sense that something is passing by
To try and trigger
each
a
of these
sensor?
panels. Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
nothing
Let's
happens.
try and. Can you take like a staff or a stick and sort of poke the floor in front of you and see if it triggers them?
Maybe that
You can give it a
long
go.
rod, the rod of immovability.
If you still have a rod, you can whack the panel or something, or wave it. Yeah,
Not really what that does.
you could try it.
Well, I think it's not magical, right? Because there's no detect magic, so there must be some
No.
mechanical way that these are being triggered. So the only thing I can think of is some sort of trigger on the floor. So you poke the floor with a stick or something to see if you can trigger them.
How long does it take for the things to retreat?
Oh, it's almost
Like, would it be-
instantaneously. It's like whack-a-mole.
Okay. So it's not like you couldn't trigger it and then run past them.
No,
I think we might just have to take the hits and just go.
they only come out
Yeah.
about this far. It's just
Well,
like,
so the thing is that this rod could be used as a step. You can put it anywhere and step on it and then step to another ledge and then pick it up behind you and step.
yeah, theoretically, you could
So-
put it in the air
Yeah.
above the
Yeah.
pit and, hop on it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking is you just and then you basically just use it as a balance beam.
It's going to be
Crawl
so
across it.
annoying to get all of us up there, though, because it's literally moving it every time. Because you have to move off of it onto something solid, grab
Well,
it somewhere else.
That's all right. What I'll do is everybody roll me a dexterity check.
All right,
Okay.
including the people that have already gone.
I mean, that
Because
rod
there is
doesn't
one
really
more
have
pet.
an
On to the side of you there, so you do have to do it a second time. Dex check, not a dex
Ooh.
save.
Yes, dex check is worse. I only got a 4.
Okay.
Wait, what's the difference between a dex check and a dex save? Remind me.
You have
dex check.
different bonuses and penalties.
Yeah, are you using?
16.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah,
3.
should be able to see every. Yeah, I did really, really not good.
Okay, so who got a 3 and and Miralex got a 6?
I got a 4.
I got a 4. Okay, Flower, what did
Yeah.
you get?
16.
Okay, yep. Ad hominem.
That was the 3.
Okay, Jake.
I tried rolling on the game and I got a 10. Total.
Okay, and Amuto.
Sorry, I'm rolling a deck save.
Check,
Dex check.
Check.
Just a
because you're
dex
trying to
check.
do something dexterous rather than reflexive.
Come on. Come along. Once my dice decides to load, it is going to show that I rolled a big ol' 15? 15.
Okay.
Hey, not bad.
All right, so Flower and Muta bounce off the rod and hop across to safety both times. The rest of you sort of slip off the rod and are dangling by your ropes. If you roll me one more dex save and a dex check and a strength check together, we'll see
All
if we
of
can
us?
just the three of you that rolled under 10. So
Okay.
Jake, Miralex, and Ad Hominem.
Approach and cast a levitation spell and just kind of like hand over hand along the roof and sort of avoid this thing, and then
I mean, you could.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
Strength is worse. I have a. Yep. Yikes! I got a 2.
Okay.
Oh,
You're
no.
still dangling.
Okay, what am I rolling?
A strength check and a dex check.
Oh wait, so you want me to roll a dex check again?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So in which case?
My strength check is 19. My dex
Okay.
check is, 20. And I also noticed Miralax and want to help assist Miralax if I can, given my good rolls.
Yeah, with that strength check, I will allow you to just pull Miralex up and across to safety with you.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is fine because I got a 2 on my strength check, but I got a 19 on my second dex
Okay.
check.
Ad hominem, what did you want to do? Did you
Well-
want to cast yourself a spell?
yeah, because my strength and dex kind of stuck.
Yep.
So I think I will cast levitate and then hand over hand along the roof.
Okay, so you've
Over
all
there.
made it now to the relative safety of this part of...
Yay!
Okay,
Amazing.
hooray.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was
Alright.
not bad.
Let's keep going.
That could have been worse.
Yep.
Yeah, it could have gone worse. Okay, so you come around the corner here.
Guys, we have 10 floors of this place.
Yeah,
And you
as-
can
as I say, we
see
gotta-
now quite clearly that you've got a bit of a straight run down to the end of the corridor. What would you like to do?
Ooh.
Should we
So
check?
before we weren't able to trust the floors, now we can't trust the walls.
Yeah.
Cast. Can everyone? Someone roll a perception check and someone do a detect magic.
I'm gonna ritual cast detect magic again.
Okay, this corridor is clear.
Of magic.
Of magic.
Yeah, of magic. Yeah.
I'm gonna do prestidigitation and do sort of like little puffs of air at both walls and at the floor, as hard as I can,
Okay.
like along the entire corridor.
Okay. Nothing happens.
All right.
And is anyone going to roll an investigation check? Was that happening
yeah.
as well?
Yes.
Okay.
I can do
Yes.
a perception.
What'd you get on perception?
Oh,
but I got
sorry.
7.
I just got a natural 20 on the investigation check.
Okay, the corridor is clean.
Okay, let's go.
There's no traps, no magic in the rest of this
Okay.
corridor.
I tried.
Right.
I tried to charm the corridor just in case.
If
Don't
a
waste
corridor,
a spell slot like that.
if a
No,
corridor could smile, the corridor would have smiled at you.
Aw. Maybe that's how we win, is
Yeah,
by
wink,
making
yeah.
it love us.
We can just, wink at the wall as we go by, like. Very cute.
Someone got some kind of love magic item
Yeah.
that might help.
I do, but I'm not gonna waste
But
it
not
on
in the
a
corridor.
building.
Yeah.
No.
So you guys know, when you're all dead, I'm casting fly, and I'm gonna try and fly to the top of the building.
Okay,
That's a great. Yeah, honestly, that's a good idea.
that is a really good idea.
It's worth a try.
I'm
Okay,
sure something
so
terrible will happen to me, but
But it's worth,
yeah, that'll be
though.
my last ditch thing.
Yeah.
now that you've reached the
We have
sort of
music
the
now.
end of the corridor here, you can see there are double
Mhm.
doors at the end.
Is there a window in the door?
No. It's just like two
Is there a
big
staircase anywhere?
sort of metallic doors. No staircase.
All right.
Metallic
Do I
doors.
hear anything on the other side?
No, it sounds, well, you hear just sort of like a dusty, empty room. You can hear debris just sort of scraping around on the floor
I
and
hear ominous music in the background, though.
Yeah. I'm gonna put my hand on the door and see if it like feels hot or like weird.
No, it just feels like a door.
All right, let's go through the door,
Okay. Is it locked?
or let's open the door.
It's not. This door is
Okay.
not locked. Oh, that's not where that's
Okay.
supposed to rotate from. Hang on. There we go. That's better.
Yeah. Although, yeah.
Okay.
You know what I could do? I don't know. It just occurred to me. I could disguise myself as a bugbear in case we see any of them, and then they will mistake me for one of them.
That's good. I think I have a
Ooh,
disguise.
that's a good idea.
I have a disguise self spell too. I wonder how good it is.
Yeah, I mean it's
I
pretty
gave
good,
it-
and it lasts for like an hour, and it's not concentration or anything. So honestly, I think I'm gonna
You can
do.
seem 1 foot shorter or taller, and it can appear thin. Well, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I mean, because I can disguise myself as another creature as long as it has the same basic arrangement of limbs. So
Yeah, so we could both totally like
We could be
disguise
bugbears.
ourselves as bugbears.
yeah.
But first, I think it's time. The ominous music suggests it's time for a fight scene.
Well,
Yeah.
this is just sort of the wandering the halls. You're in a castle now. Spooky music.
I thought this was like the kind of dungeon crawling vibe.
Yeah. I just
Yeah.
forgot to change it from the outside music to the inside music.
Mhm.
Okay.
Ooh.
So this is supposed to
Alright. I guess.
put the hairs on the back of your neck up and make you question everything you see music.
Yeah.
So what's
Question everything we've seen.
what's in this
Ooh.
room?
So do you want to go into the room?
Yep.
What if we
Yes.
peek? What if we peek into it first? I don't know.
Okay, who wants to peek
there-
into it?
I will.
Maybe a bugbear?
Go ahead.
Okay, so from what you can see, it's
I will.
it's a storeroom of some sort.
Oh.
Maybe the snacks.
Yeah. Can we investigate whether there's anything good?
Snacks.
You can go
Snacks.
right ahead
Whether
and do
there's
that.
snacks. All right.
Let me just move you in.
Ooh. I forgot what's the modifier for investigation?
It's intelligence.
It's intelligence. That is a 21.
Okay. You see that the ones behind you are just kind of broken, and
Oh my god. Ha! I got. Okay, that's hilarious. I got
The-
another natural 20, and that's a 25. So if there are
Nice.
snacks, they are all ours.
okay, yeah, you can see that
Mm.
there is something in the big containers. Do you want to go and actually open them up? The ones behind you are broken and empty. There, so it's not doesn't look like a lot.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so in the big containers, sure. But you got a 25 for investigation, so I imagine that would have told us if it was like a mimic or something.
Yeah, no, it's not a mimic. They're just old wooden caskets. Like
All right,
crates.
let's see what's in it.
Let's crack them open. Take a look.
Yeah. All right.
snack.
So maybe it's beer.
Okay, so in the first one you find like 50 gold,
Ooh.
and like an old short sword. But
Mhm.
as you touch the second one, it feels kind of wet and
Mhm.
sticky, and the lid starts to wobble and move,
Mhm.
and suddenly a swarm of rot grubs comes pouring out of this old container
All right.
Yeah.
What?
and covers the floor in
bugs?
front of you.
Yeah, rock grabs.
That's disgusting. I'm
Uh,
gonna stomp on them.
Ew.
So
How many
let's
rot
roll
grubs?
that
Yeah,
initiative
nasty.
that I forgot to get you to roll earlier.
Ooh, fine. All right.
And they are only grubs, so you do have two choices here. You can continue to, stay and fight them, or you can.
Or we could just walk past them because they're tiny. Like,
You
unless
can-
they're actually obstructing our path.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, this is a dead end. This is just a room at the end of the hallway.
Yeah.
So you can
Okay.
kill
Oh.
them and investigate the room further,
Mhm.
or you can try to do that while also taking damage, or you can run away.
is this
But
another
wasn't this
door?
the-
Yeah, is this a
Yeah,
door
is
I
it-
see here, or what? Like, there's a way out other than the way we came in?
Is that the way we're gonna
where
have to
you
go
s-
up another level?
Where do you mean?
It looks like there's another door here down by the chest. Is that a mistake?
No, that's the.
Or
That's,
the other double door, right? Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah. So this is apparently a dead end, unless there's a secret door somewhere.
So what do you
Yeah,
want to do?
This is the way into the tower?
You're in the tower. So.
Yes.
Oh, but there was only one way to go in that passageway, and now
Or
we're in a
was
dead
there?
end. So what? How do we get up?
Well, there's gotta
Was
be a
there only
secret
one
door
way to
somewhere.
go, or was there only one obvious way to
I don't
go?
know.
Secret doors
Maybe we need to go down into one of the pits.
or something. Yeah.
Right.
Can we climb down into one of the pits?
I mean, you could.
Gotta deal with-
Well,
First we gotta deal with
have to.
rock grub.
Yeah, we have to
Yeah.
choose what we're doing. Well, I'm in favor of just. I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with this 50 gold loot. Then, if there's stuff at the bottom of the tower and we make it out, we can always come back here if we want.
Yeah.
I like that plan.
Yeah.
I'm happy to go
I like that
looking for
plan.
the way forward.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's run and leave these rot grubs to go and be rotten.
Okay.
Yes. I'm
Well,
lazy.
Let's group you all together a bit closer so I can
Also,
move you
did
down
these
the corridor.
did these rock grubs get on me or get any dirt on me or whatever?
Not yet. They just spilled out
Okay.
onto the floor at your feet. There might be
Ugh.
one not sitting on your
Gross.
boot.
Okay, well,
Gross.
I want to flick it off.
Well, let's close the doors on the way out just to keep the rock
Yeah,
grub.
but not like fighting. I just want to
Yeah.
kind of knock it off.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
get you.
Let's
Okay,
go.
so you can close those doors
Let's go,
and you
that's
can make
gross.
your way back up the hallway.
Mhm.
And when you get to the pits, what is it that you actually want to do there?
Well,
Well,
don't some of
maybe
us
go-
still have rope?
maybe climb. Yeah,
We
maybe
can try to climb
lower
yeah.
down into the bottom of them.
All right, let me move you.
Well, actually,
up
can we
there.
check that?
Okay,
Can we look at the ceiling? We haven't looked
Yeah.
at the ceiling. Is there can we look to see if there's because if we can't trust the walls and we can't trust the floors, then that leaves just the ceiling. So is there like a hatch on the ceiling that we can see maybe?
roll me
and
an investigation check?
Get to this. All right. Investigation. That is 17.
Okay, so you don't see a hatch in the ceiling, but you do notice. Let me just zoom in here so you can see where you are a bit better.
Okay. Uh-huh.
You notice it seems a bit weird that there's 2 torches for one corner.
2 torches for one corner. Ooh, a switch.
Oh, I see. That's a torch there. Okay. Yeah, I bet that's a switch.
Yeah, all right. So let's take the torch off of it.
Okay. A secret door
Oh,
opens
secret
out of the
door.
wall beside you.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Progress.
Hey, let's
Well.
go through. Oh, no, wait, there's somebody there.
Oh, that's a monster.
You can see
Ah!
a small goblin standing in the hallway.
Luckily, I look like a bigger bugbear, and hopefully the goblin is afraid.
Yes.
Do you want to try to talk to the goblin?
No, but I would like to growl and do an intimidation check to try and intimidate it into leaving.
Do we really want it to run off and tell all the other goblins?
I talk to the goblin with my warhammer
Yeah, that's sort of my feeling.
as quickly as.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
Oh,
full
fuck,
on
who
murder
are
in town. Henry sent us.
Warhammer.
I just
All right,
Okay,
I'm gonna Eldritch
I will
Blast
give
it.
you a surprise roll for
I just-
that.
Okay.
What, me?
My warhammer.
The Warhammer.
Oh, you're
Uh,
which the Warhammer or the Eldritch Blast?
I got
Both.
a 19 plus 6.
Okay.
Wait a second. Initiative. You already know what that is, right?
Say again?
I rolled initiative earlier when you told us to. Do you have that?
No,
recorded
I
already?
don't have that. Actually, I forgot to write them down. Let's go with that.
That's fine. I got an 18.
18.
Yeah, there's also a log of it in D&D Beyond somewhere.
Okay, cool. Jason, what did you get for initiative?
I have a 15.
15.
I got a 22.
Wow. What's the initiative modifier again? I forget.
Dexterity.
So I got a 14.
And
And
Muta also got an 18, but
Okay.
she doesn't have any bonuses, so I think
I think
you're
I'd go
allowed to
before you.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, cool. Easy.
And that's a 15 on the surprise roll.
Okay, cool. Well, that definitely hits. And Jake, what did you roll on your
Okay.
surprise roll?
I rolled a 19 plus.
Well, you know, you already
4.
hit. Okay, roll damage for both of you.
All right. Let me remember what the damage for Eldritch Blast is.
It's a D10, isn't it?
1d10. It's a win. Yeah, it's just 1d10.
It might be 2 if you're level 5.
Oh, is it 2d10?
Yeah, that
I mean,
If I'm
sounds
level
right.
5, let me look. No, it's alright. Let me look.
Yeah, after
Oh yeah,
after
2 beams at
level
5th
5,
level. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so 9 plus 1, so 10.
Okay. Yep, that. Fuck. Okay.
Is he dead?
Not quite. Not
Did I kill
quite.
him?
3
You
damage.
just see this goblin blast against the wall. And what did you get, Jake? Was it? Sorry.
I got 3 damage.
Okay, yeah. So he blasts against the wall, sizzling, and it's like, ah! As the warhammer follows this eldritch blast and just crushes a skull. And he stops screaming.
I was gonna talk to him about Henry, but I guess it's moot now.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, like, one of the clerics might have Speak with Dead if you really want to.
Alright.
I wouldn't waste it, but it would be...
No.
No.
What's dead should stay dead, don't you think?
I mean, it doesn't actually, like, it doesn't make it undead, it just gets up to talk to you for a bit, and then it goes back to being dead. I think it's alright.
So kind of like a pushing
It's
daisies
still like-
scenario.
Yeah.
He's
I
just mostly
mean-
dead.
I put my warhammer right into its head again and said, "It's dead."
Yeah,
All
I think-
right.
Alright.
I think in a certain universe, talking to him to find out about stuff might be useful, but I get the sense that this tower is not constructed with some sort of, complex social system in mind.
Yeah, guys, we are totally going to be the team that runs out of time because we're too busy talking. Let's go.
Alright.
All right. So you're gonna wander down this
Onwards.
hallway?
Yes, but I'll check for traps
Yeah,
before we,
let's
you
do it.
know, go to check
Yeah,
for
good
traps.
call.
Okay,
Yes,
go right
gotta
ahead.
check for traps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Less good, 13.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You can feel like this section of the hallway is fine. There's nothing here.
Okay, nothing here. Right, let's keep
Yeah, let's go.
going. Do-do-do.
Oops. Did I not?
Hmm.
There we go.
Let's get to the stairs. Where's the stairs?
Okay, let's move this down a bit. And as you round this corner, you can see that there's a few more lights on. And
Okay.
there's a bit more to be found.
Ooh.
Okay, what do you want to do here? Do you just want to walk on out? Your check for traps has worked still all the way down the length of this hallway.
Okay, I would like to recheck for traps because, you know, maybe there wasn't a trap 5 feet ago, but there will be a trap 5 feet in front of us. You never know.
That's
Okay.
true.
Well, you can see that there's nothing here in this area.
Okay. Okay.
Do someone want to poke their head around the corner?
Yeah, I can take a look.
And I'm gonna use perception also and kind of peek.
And I'm
Okay.
gonna do a guidance on Miralax if it's a perception roll.
Yep. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so you can hear off to the west somewhere just some footsteps and like a low panting growling sound, and the same to the southeast of the tower, but
Gotcha.
not like super large and scary, just maybe like a guard and a guard dog sort of sound.
I think we should go in and hammer him.
All right.
Well, maybe
Well-
the bugbear goes first to
Yeah,
try to.
Try to surprise them with confuse them for a minute before we
For
kill
a
them.
minute before we go and be a bugbear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah,
um,
give it
And
a-
I'm gonna go second.
Also, let me know when
the.
yeah. Also, like, DM, you can let me know when it's been like an hour, and I figure out if I need to recast the spell or not.
Okay.
because disguise self lasts an hour. So
No
yeah, I can
worries.
be a bugbear.
So do you want to go to the west or the southeast?
Hmm.
The big corridor or the
I'm
little
think-
corridor?
Maybe
Little
corridor. Just yeah. I don't know why. I just get a vibe from the little corridor, and then if there's nothing in the little corridor, we can go to the big one.
Okay, so
Nothing
you
but vibes down that corridor.
Yeah.
you can see that it just hooks around to the south again as you come around this corner. Do you want to go down and have a look down
Okay.
there?
Yes, please.
Can I, when she starts getting like out of sight, can I follow her just so she's not too far out of sight?
Yes.
Oh, who me?
Yeah.
I see
Just
a
don't
dog.
want to split the party.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So as you
Yeah.
you sort of peek
Also-
around the corner, they haven't noticed you yet, but you can see another goblin with a dog,
Okay.
and they just seem to be
okay.
patrolling.
Okay. Yeah, we should probably take them out.
And do I see this too?
Only if
you're
you
coming
follow.
with us around the corridor.
Yeah, I did follow using perception, and I got a 24.
Okay. Well, yes, you can
Speaking
you
of
can see this too
dogs,
then.
I'll be right back because I have to let my dog out. But I'll be right back in 1 minute.
I think I should just blast one of them, whoever looks more powerful with guiding light, and then we just rush in.
All right.
Guiding bolt.
I was gonna say with guiding light, just go with like soap opera drama.
Yeah.
Oh yes, my right. Yes, I'm a cleric. Therefore, my murder is righteous. Ha ha ha.
There you go.
All right. So
Okay,
who
so
wants to
fast.
try and kill this guy?
I mean, I'm right here. We might as well.
All right. What do you want to
Yeah,
do?
so I'm gonna go. Which one are you gonna go for?
Probably the goblin.
Okay, I'll go for the dog, and I'm gonna do
Yeah.
guiding bolt.
Because yeah, I mean, I think you rolled higher initiative than me, unless you didn't, but I think you did, so you might go first.
Yeah. Jesse had a 22, you had an 18.
Yeah. So go
Okay.
ahead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
So if you were going to
So-
attack, then I'll let you both go at the same time for this because it's a surprise attack again.
Okay,
Spell attack against the target.
Okay.
go ahead.
What's the modifier to that?
What your spell attack?
Yeah,
It's your spellcasting ability plus your proficiency.
yeah, I'm looking for that.
Hang on. I can check for you.
So,
It should be
given
in
that
your
you're a
spells
cleric, it'll be your
section.
wisdom.
Oh, actually, never mind. I can roll it. Here, I'm rolling it.
Okay.
Oh, it's definitely at 25.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's more than enough.
And then the damage is gonna be severe.
Okay.
15.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So what is this spell?
Guiding bolt. I cast it at first level. It can be cast at every level.
Okay. So yeah, you hear this thing just. And the goblin,
Rain?
it just evaporates, essentially.
Oh, I thought you were attacking the dog, but that's fine too.
I was attacking the dog.
Oh well, no,
actually.
the dog evaporates. Then the goblin turns around and is
There you
like, Barry, fuck! Who the fuck are
Meanwhile, you're
you?
a small
Why'd you
child.
kill my dog?
Sorry, I'm back.
Okay. So, is there anything else you wanted to do on your turn, Jake?
He has run out of the room.
Oh, okay. I guess it's my turn then.
Yes.
Did I
Okay.
miss anything?
So,
They fried the dog.
Oh, good. Okay.
just for the sake of it,
And now he's run away and to tell everybody that there's people frying dogs.
it's fine.
We should have got
Yeah.
back.
So I wish
Yeah, you
to
should have
alarm.
started with the guy.
No, I mean, well, how far can he run though? Because I can cast firebolt and it'll
Well,
hit him anyway. Because
I'm
it has
letting
a
you
range
attack
of, like,
simultaneously with Jake
Yeah.
because you got
Okay.
surprise.
Yes, do it. All right.
Yeah.
Can I zap?
So
Can I do some
gonna
zapping?
shoot him.
I want to zap someone too.
You can run down the hallway and
You
follow
can zap
up.
after.
so that wasn't a very good roll. I only got a 12 to hit him with firebolt.
I'm pretty sure that's still a hit against a goblin.
Okay. All right. Right.
Go for it. Roll damage.
That was 9. That's 9 fire damage. So I was just gonna be like, yeah, you know, I could roast you properly with a good insult, but that would be a waste of my breath, and I'm just gonna throw a firebolt at him like that.
Yeah, you just
So he
see
gets crispy.
his shield arm turn to charcoal, and he screams and lobs his spear at you in return.
Yeah. Is he not surprised to see a talking bugbear?
I mean, he's surprised by everything, but also
Okay.
his dog just got killed, and like he lives with bugbears, so
You guys mad?
Oh, okay.
It's probably a fairly traumatic experience overall right now.
yeah, he's not particularly happy.
Having a bad day.
Eh.
Okay, yeah, so he is severely off balance after just losing his shield arm,
Sort.
and his
yeah.
spear just sort of sails past and embeds into the wall beside you, and now he's disarmed.
Okay.
Can I? Oh well. Yeah. I was gonna say, can I also shoot a firebolt at him?
I mean, go for it.
Wait, Muta, are you also attacking? Because don't you go after me?
Yes.
Yeah, with initiative. Yeah, so
That's it.
I'm just going to use Sacred Flame on him.
Okay, yep.
If he can make a dexterity saving throw, DC is 14.
Yeah, no, you hit him.
Yeah, dude. And that damage of radiant damage is going to be 7.
Yeah, okay, no, he's
Yeah.
dead now. Yeah, he just
Oh.
it just sort of peels the skin off his body and leaves a charred skeleton standing there pointing. Just
That's gross.
yeah,
Where's he
Crispy.
yeah, he's
I was gonna say
Yes.
Henry sends his regards, but it's too late.
You can still say it.
Oh,
You
it's
just,
too late.
you know.
He just won't hear
Okay,
you.
I say Henry sends his regards.
and
There's
It sounded
silence.
better. It sounded better in my.
you
sounded
hear
better in my-
a rattling as the bones clatter to the floor.
Fun.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's search. Hey,
me
hang on.
call
How about we
Stargate
search his
Threat.
charred corpse to see if there are any keys on him? Because you said he was patrolling. He might have keys.
Ooh.
Wait a minute, I thought of a better thing to say. I say, don't let that burn you up.
Yeah, so
No.
you find nothing other than
Nah.
his boots. He didn't really have any keys, but he was just sort of patrolling.
Yeah. It was worth a shot.
But as you peek around, you can see another hallway now.
Those look like different squares than the other squares.
Let's take a look for traps, shall we?
Go for it.
We shall.
Okay.
You'd think that the dog would set off the traps.
13.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a very well-trained dog that hops over everything, or under, or
Yeah,
between.
possibly.
You know,
I
like
mean, I
one
was
of those
thinking
show
maybe
collies.
like,
Yeah.
yeah. It might also have been a familiar itself, because they don't have that many hit points, and also it evaporated and didn't die, so maybe it doesn't
Oh,
trigger the
well,
traps. 'cause
Oh.
it-
No, I mean by
We don't know.
like evaporated, like you burned it to nothing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so
Sorry,
even if
evaporated.
it wasn't familiar, now it's just a hot dog.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
God.
Wow. Well, you did say you want snacks, so you know.
Yeah.
Well, my feeling is if that dude was like walking back and forth down this hallway with his dog for the last 50 years, that probably there's not a lot of traps in this hallway.
Yeah. Well, I got a 13, so I mean, I don't know, for investigation regarding
Yeah.
the traps.
As
Yes.
far as you can see, it's just decorative tiling.
Okay. Well, I hope you're enjoying the extreme paranoia of your players.
Oh, can I
No,
grab
I
the
am.
spear?
Yeah, you can take the spear if you
Oh
want.
yeah, if
It's just a
Oh, yeah,
very,
happy
very.
This spear embedded in the wall, and can I just like throw it on the first decorative tile there?
Yeah, go for it.
So it's
You-
really
you-
funny because the spear is going to be like twice your height if you're.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
You
it is
you
really
throw
funny.
that, and you hear it sort of
Like-
clatter to the floor, and quiet.
Mm.
I think it's just tiles.
Well,
It would be quite a good. Yeah, I
Wait.
mean, you know what? I'm gonna take it as an executive decision to say, I don't care how illogical this dungeon is. There's no way there's a bunch of traps where dogs and goblins were just running 5 seconds ago. And this, I think I will just stroll down the hallway.
All right.
Okay.
Oh gosh!
Okay.
Wow.
I'll
Roll
kind
me a
of shrug
dex
and
save.
just follow you.
And I want to.
What?
Can I?
Oh no!
I was trying to
Can I
guidance him
stop
before.
you?
I will be punished.
Can I guidance him? I was trying to guidance him.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
that's
you
not
can
allowed.
guidance. You can guidance.
Okay.
Okay.
So whatever
What
you
was it? What does it do?
A dex.
add a D4 to your roll.
Okay, well then actually, maybe I won't have whatever terrible thing was about to happen because that's 17 plus 4, so 21.
Ooh, 21.
Okay,
Actually,
so
20 because my
as
turn
you
stuff.
step onto this large tiled panel, it sinks a little bit, and you hear like a sound of like tension, like a sprung wire. Roll me a Constitution save, as it suddenly reverses direction and the entire tile springs out of the floor and rockets you to
my
the roof.
God.
Uh-oh.
Ow.
Well, okay. That would have been worse if I failed the dexterity one.
Oof.
You did
Yeah,
fail the
that's-
dexterity.
I failed the dexterity with a 20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well I got a 17 on the Constitution. Actually, 18.
Okay, so you take 4 bludgeoning damage as you are just thrown up and you crash into the roof, and the panel sort of springs off to the side with you flopped over it.
All right.
Okay.
What is underneath the panel?
Just the base of the floor where the spring is attached.
Okay. These look like they'd be like small enough that we could just jump over them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're 5 foot by 5 foot.
Or we can use the immovable rod. We could use the immovable rod to just kind of like stick it in the air and do like the monkey bars thing.
I'm happy to just jump.
You could very easily
Yeah,
hop
right.
over.
You can just hop
Yeah.
over it. I'm gonna do that.
All right.
No need.
Let's
no
just
need to
hop over them.
Yeah.
All right.
Do I need to make
I'll-
a check for it?
No, it's a pretty small hop. I'll give you all that pretty
Thank you.
easily.
Yes.
Mhm.
You do see a door here.
Oh.
I just want to make sure I grab that spear again, just to have
Sure
it.
thing.
There's a door.
And I frown at the wizard.
Whoops. Oh well. There you go.
Sorry, I thought it was illogical that I still don't understand how the dog ran up and down this corridor for the last 50 years without doing that, but
Well, see, they probably went up the other corridor.
Okay.
uh,
I see stairs. There's
Ta-da!
stairs.
downstairs. Yeah.
Wow. Being,
Ew.
wow,
wanna keep going
experiencing the
down?
consequences of our actions in Dungeons and Dragons? Never.
Imagine
wanna
that.
You don't want to keep going down the hallway to see what else is down the other end?
I would not like to do
Um,
that.
As also because goal.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just
Okay,
wondering
so
if it's
you-
another trick.
You're gonna move on
What if we-
upstairs?
what if?
We'll find out.
Yeah,
Upstairs.
We'll find out soon enough, won't we?
Well,
Unless they're fake stairs.
that
We'll
takes
find out
us
too.
to our first 15-minute break as you complete
Hey.
Ooh.
this floor and are ready to move to the next level.
Wow. We gotta pick up the pace, otherwise we're only gonna get to floor 3 if we actually stay alive.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay.
This happened last game as well, and they still got to at least level 5. They got to level 6, but they didn't make it upstairs to the next floor to clear level 6.
Oh, I see.
So you have to
Well,
get,
that's good to know.
yeah, whatever
I'd
floor
rather
you get
d-
through, like
We
to
should-
the
we should-
stairs to the next level, that's a full completion.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Nice.
Because you have to actually complete the level. I
Yeah,
get
we
it.
should
Yeah.
totally make sure we do
Okay.
a full party wipe rather than running out of time.
Yeah.
We're on level 1.
Yeah. Like
Yes.
we'll commit seppuku.
We're going to
instead
level
of doing
2.
that. We're going to level 2. Yep.
Now,
We cleared
for
level
those
1.
in the chat, we're going to do !Dameage so that you can enter the giveaway for the set, the Pigment Pack set of dice for D&D Beyond. My bot is a pain in the butt, so I'm going to count those manually when I get back and roll the dice.
Oh. Did you just say it was a pain in the butt?
So type
I believe so.
!Dameage in the chat to go in the draw to win a Pigment Pack set of dice from D&D Beyond. And we're going to take 15 minutes to go bio break, grab a snack, have a stretch, and whatever needs to be. And when we come back, they're going to be on the next floor.
Ooh.
Are we eligible for prizes? Because
You
love
are.
Prizes.
No way.
As long as the prize,
I
you know,
don't need prizes.
players are always eligible to enter as long as it's not like from their own company. In that case, they can't enter that giveaway, but they can enter all the other giveaways.
Yeah. So we can't. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. I will.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the folks in the chat get the giveaways.
So I'm going to take us to the break, and then we'll be back in 15. Enjoy the ad break in the meantime.